Hello there, I am Tigster 2005 of the Prequelgang, and welcome to another episode of Tigster Talks, the show where I talk about stuff by myself. So, recently I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2, and this was a pretty good movie. I really liked it. So, yeah, first of all, spoilers, of course, and let's get on to the video, I guess. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2, it's the sequel to Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, although it was released 3 years later, which, alright, sure. Um, so once again, we have the whole crew, Peter, Quill, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot, although of course Groot is now this small baby because, well, the ending of the first movie, Groot was like sort of presumably killed off, but he was like separated into like a whole bunch of sticks, and they like planted one of them, and it began to grow, and now we have baby Groot. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Um, so yeah, that's uh, we still have all the same characters, so that's good. And once again, this movie is definitely very funny. Although in this case, some of the jokes, uh, they were a little bit. I don't want to say that they were bad, but like there were jokes that I feel like they could have been done better. But the movie was still funny for the most part. So yeah. Um, and like even like right at the beginning, there were like I swear there was like two Star Wars references in a row. Like first, like they were going through an asteroid field to uh, to try to like escape their opponents. Like they went through an asteroid field, just like in Empire Strikes Back, and then right after that, they like crash land in a very similar way to how they did in like the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, and at the end, uh, like like where Obi-Wan would have said another happy landing. Drax basically yells, "Oh yeah, that was awesome." So yeah, there was that. Um, so one of the bigger plot points of this movie is Peter Quill's father, who was like never really present in his life, but basically what he is was like uh I guess you could call I forgot what they called him, but like he was immortal, and Peter was also immortal, so like he wouldn't die, so so that was a plot point. And basically Ego, that's what his name was. He had like his own planet, which is like a part of him. And like they went there, and at first it was like all happy and stuff, but like a little bit suspicious. But then it like became this whole thing where it turns out that Ego actually killed Peter Quill's mother, and like he plans to like completely take over the whole universe, so that everything is just him. So obviously, obviously he needs to be stopped, and then well he is stopped eventually by basically like they drilled into like the core of the planet and all that, and then like they exploded it. Um, so this movie, I think, it was good, but like it had a lot going on, and like some of the plot points they weren't necessarily that important. Like we have Yondu, of course, who was like a part of a team of like I guess I think it was like were they criminals, were they thieves? I'm not sure, but like he was a part of this organization, and they like kicked him out because apparently he broke some rules and some or something. But then like that plot point is just like they never really bring it up again, except for Rocket just making fun of the main guy Taserface's name because Taserface, of course. That's funny, and of course like I feel like Groot was also like much better in the first movie. Like in this movie, it was just like, oh, he's this baby and he's really dumb. He can't follow simple instructions. Which it's funny in its own way, but like it got old. It got old really quickly. Um, but like I mean, it was still kind of funny, but yeah. Um, So like another plot point that I liked was that like Yondu was basically he wasn't necessarily the best father figure to Peter, but like he was actually trying to protect him from ego. So that was a good little twist. And apparently, oh, the whole thing from the first movie uh, where he threatened to eat Peter. Apparently, that was just him being funny. Which what? um, yeah, I don't know. The soundtrack for this movie, it's also pretty good, although I don't really remember it as much as I did the first movie's soundtrack, but this was still good. I liked it. Um, uh, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. That was like a thing that Yondu said as they were like coming down from like a height. That was a funny moment. Ooh, also, if you recall that I think we might have recorded that. Wait, hold on. Kenny and I, we were playing Fortnite, and he was talking about a trash panda, and I was like, "What the hell's a trash panda? What?" Well, apparently well, first of all, it's a raccoon, and second of all, he must have gotten that joke from this movie, from Guardians of the Galaxy Vol 2, because Peter calls Rocket a raccoon, which he doesn't like being called that, and then he's like, "Oh, you don't like that? Yeah, trash panda then." So, Kenny, I know you're gonna watch this because you're editing all these videos. Um, how was I supposed to get that joke when I haven't seen the movie where you got the joke from? Hmm? Please explain. I have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy Vol 2 before you made that joke about the trash panda. So I don't know uh how I was supposed to get that, but whatever. I digress. And honestly, I really don't have anything else to say about this movie. So it was good. I liked it. Like and subscribe, hit the bell, turn on notifications, and join our Discord server, I guess. Keep having the high ground. Bye.